All this streaming really does help me stay sane too. We don't get out of the house much, but at least I can sort of get out of the house virtually, sort of like this. I don't know, something like that. Oh, did I have more pit crew people? I guess I did. Hold on. No, we have more slots, but they're currently empty, so we're good over there. Okay. We'll take a look at the car. Oh, well, it's just doing the repairs right now. We're gonna keep working over here. All of our reliability is going to be maxed out, and our performance is just, we're focusing on that. It's actually going to be done soon. Very soon, there's going to be nothing for us to do over here. Switch Neville and Cold Court. Let me take a look. Or you mean Curran? There you go. Better for the refueling numbers. Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Oh, the performance work is done. Okay. Yeah, well, right. We knew it was coming. Wow, that's it. So we're going to have everything at completely maxed performance and really maxed reliability. Not that it matters so much past a certain point for the race, with nothing else to do. The best parts are on, and we are not currently designing any more parts. Do I want to... You know what? I think I will start one of these buildings so that it's ready for the next season. Check if there's any stock parts in the next league. Yeah, don't think there are. At least not last time we checked. Oh, spec rear wing. That's interesting. Yeah, there is a spec rear wing. So we can deprioritize building or improving the building that works the rear wing, which I don't remember which one that is. The simulator. There you go. Let's maybe build the test track. Or max out forecasting, I suppose. I mean, none of it's going to matter for this season anyway. Staff center, maybe. Or what would be maybe very nice is actually just getting the factory finished. Like, just save up to finish the factory. That might be a little expensive. I'm going to test track, yeah, exactly because Monty could use the cornering and overtaking. I need to start on this. Ultimately, like, any of it is going to be something good. There might be some that turn out to be slightly better to start than others, but I'm going to be okay with this. Okay. And then the rest of the money is mostly just going to be going to chassis development probably for next year. Oh, I don't need to spend money on a vote for a league I won't be in. Is Guildford the Top Gear track? I mean, I know Guildford is, in real life, the thing. Is that... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Rhea is training for a pilot's license. So reduce focus, but increase marketability. Although her marketability is already 100%, so that part is going to be moot. And the Top Gear test track was a Canadian Air Force base in World War II, if I recall correctly. I mean, yes, it's in England, but I think it was set up for the Royal Canadian Air Force. So, you're welcome. Reliability work all done. Pit stop training. Yes. All pit crew stats +1? Hell yes, for $500,000? I'll take it. I mean, maybe we don't need it to win this league. I don't care. I don't care. Taking it anyway. Yeah. We've got a helipad. Bump at the bump at the bump. Was since Top Gear no longer exists in the UK. I heard the last couple of seasons of Top Gear were actually not too bad. Of, you know, this new Top Gear. I don't know. So Dubai is going to be sunny. Spoiler alert, it's going to be sunny in Dubai. Maybe a little clouds on race day. Performance work done. There you go. Boom. So 31 laps. I think all of our parts are in place, yes? Uh-huh. And pit crew contracts. No, we just clicked on a few. I think we renewed it before the season started. They all seem to be at like 7 months remaining or whatever. So we're going to be fine. All right, 31 laps. Yeah, Clarkson, May, and the hamster yet. No, they're. It was something really special, and it turns out like the first season of the Grand Tour on Amazon Prime, there were a couple of awkwardy things, but it was pretty good. And then from the second season on, it's like no, it's good. This feels like Top Gear. I did somewhat miss the celebrity and reasonably priced car. Some people never liked it, but I actually. Some of them were real stinkers, but a lot of them actually did turn out to be pretty good. I think Clarkson is just a really good interviewer, so it made those segments surprisingly decent. Okay, what did I say? 31 laps, right? So with Balki, we could maybe one stop, like 2 stint, 1 stop with the softs, but I think that would be too conservative. I think we go for a 2 stop with Balki. So I think it's probably going to be super, it could be 3 super softs, maybe into a soft. And if we take a look at Monty, it feels pretty clear we're going to 1 stop with Monty all on soft tires over here. That's going to be pretty easy. So what I might do is actually get soft knowledge. You know what? No, let's try to get some super soft knowledge for our qualifying. I think that's going to help. Not a lot of tires. It's sort of rough. But yeah, I think we'll go through the super softs for the qualification practice and do what we can. Now, how are we looking over here? Downforce is probably going to be a low downforce configuration. Maybe I'll leave both of these here, and then we'll just move to the right afterwards. Handling, same thing. We'll both leave here, move to the right. And then speed, I think we'll leave them both here and then move to the left because we'll know where we're going to go for that. I think that's going to be fine. We're going to take practice with this setup. And send out. So, we're on the softest tires. We're going to do quali trim work on this. That's going to sound okay. And then over here, stint, it's going to be quali work on the softest compound as well. This should actually bode well for qualifying. Boom. We got a 93 right away, which is amazing. Actually, wow. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower the downforce a little on Monty's car here. And to the speed balance, we're going to go and shorten that up a fair bit. And send her right back out and see how that feels. Much worse with Balki. Trim the downforce down quite a bit. Actually, these turned out surprisingly okay. I think this is going to go to good. I think it's much more likely actually to be on the other side here, isn't it? Try something like this with Balki. And yeah, the thing is, like, it's so annoying to do this for 1 lap at a time, and it's almost certainly going to make no difference. It's such a tiny microscopic edge case where it's going to make a difference. Wow, we went from a 93 down to a 94, or an 84. Okay, so yeah, the downforce actually needs to be higher with Monty. It was great, it became good. So something like that. And the speed balance was good over here, so we actually want it to be kind of like this. Yeah. That's kind of a surprise. I suspect this is going to be basically bang on, but we'll bring her in after one stint anyway. Or after one lap. And here too, yeah. So the downforce actually has to be a lot higher on both of these. It's funny, because based on the green graph, it really felt like it was going to be the other way around. We did find the handling, so the speed balance was great. It became good, so we actually want it to be something maybe around there. I'm not going to worry about the handling here, and we're going to bring you in right away again. Okay. Well, we might do the theme park building, but we can't right now. We can't unlock it until I think our factory and design centers are maxed out. Something like that. Maybe that's the car plant. I don't remember. But I know that we can't build the theme park right now anyway. All right, 98%'s pretty darn good. What I'll do is I'll give it like a little tweak this way. Something like that, just to see if it gives us a better number, although I suspect the answer will be no. Let's stick with qualifying trim here, since we've got the quality tires anyway. The theme park, I think theme park just gives us some passive income, or might give us more team marketability, I don't remember. Alright, 94%, could still be better. It's interesting that we're in great handling, even though the excellent is actually quite far to the left here. If we go and stiffen this, now we're basically at the excellent handling, and nothing else has really changed. What I'm going to do is slightly tweak the downforce as well, just to see what that might do for us, and we'll just do something like this. Okay, go, go, go. I got him set for 3. Oh, hang on. Just in case, although almost certainly not, just because of the way the laps work out. I don't think we'll do the full stint here, because we'll just... Well, honestly, I don't think we're going to get an opportunity to get any race trim knowledge. I don't think there's going to be enough time. We do know that the tires are going to get real hot real fast on the red mode here. In fact, we're not going any faster anymore. I mean, unless we just keep them out, maybe we can get to the final level of quali. Maybe we'll just do that, because we've got a bit of a head start. I'm going to keep you on those tires. .97% over here. What I'll do is I'll tweak the downforce again, just to see if we end up with a 98, or if we regress to a 96. Yeah, let's just try to get we'll just try to max this out. It'll be fine. Okay, because I don't think we can get to level 1. It's doubtful we will get to level 3 here. Now, the tire temps, so we're on yellow. Yeah, I think the tire temps are creeping up ever so slightly, even on just yellow tire mode over here. Yeah, it is. There you go. Just barely snuck that in. Well, there's some extra time over here, because this is still more knowledge we would have gotten here. So again, I don't think the red engine modes made any difference. I think we would have hit level 3 anyway. Wait, this might have been in a situation where we may not have. But it's such an annoying little micro. Blah. Okay. So we did do fastest in practice, which is a nice sign. And we do have level 3 on both of our tire techs. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Car setup, we'll double check. Oh, we did regress, so we'll make sure to use the 97. And over here, oh, yeah, we stick to your 98 over there as well. Okay. Alright, that's that. We're going to take qualifying. It'd be nice to just do it in one. save some supers. Especially with Balky. Do we just do one run on Balky? Because Monty shouldn't need super softs for the race. Because she's going to do a pair of stints both on soft. She's going to go soft, soft. Whereas Balky, we really want to go super, super soft. So I want to save 2 fresh sets of supers for the race. So I'm going to save Balky until the end. And just try to do 1 stint. It's risky. I think used supers would be so much, way too slow. Way too slow. I know you haven't done a lap yet. Deal with it. Alright. Let's get ready. So you've got your fresh tires. Go. And you can also have these fresh tires. Go. And Valky really didn't do a great job finding optimal temperatures here. Did purple second sector. Oh, then got overcome after that. First and second! Lap time leader achievement, I think, because we got the 1-2 in quali. With Bulky coming in first, despite only having the 1 run. Only a 1/100th of a second dividing our 2 drivers. God damn. Front row lockout, our very first one. Speedy GP is up here, couple of places. So we're going to have to keep an eye on them in the race. But yeah, no, that's really good outcome. Really pleased with this. Totally planned. I mean, really it was. You've got pit stop Groovy now. We're going to do this and that because we don't need the quality trim. That's going to be beautiful. And over here, super softs, and then the refueling is going to be the way to go. So Chica, we are going to be doing a 2-stop, so 3 stints. It's going to be supers, supers into regular softs. Now with Rhea, it's going to be different because we're just going to go soft into soft. Although we do have that knowledge for the supers. 16, it would be too difficult. A safety car might shake things up for Monty. No, I think the soft 1-stop approach is going to be correct. So with Monty, we really need her to do, you know what? It's so hot. I don't think we can push the tires. We're going to be coming on yellow. We're hoping to do like 16 laps, let's say, on the first one. 16 on a 1.3 for the fuel, which means we need 21 laps worth of fuel. So we'll do something like that. So she'll be fairly heavy. You can expect Monty to lose a few places early on, because that tends to be the way that the driving goes. But we are going to be on slightly slower tires than a lot of the people around us, and with a lot more fuel weight is likely going to be the case. So with Monty, the thing will be the fact that she's going to save like 20 seconds from a pit stop, for example. So hopefully that will work there. Both of their engine modes. Oh, I still have to adjust Balky's fuel. So her tire, we can probably like 10 or 11 laps, probably more like 11 we can probably plan. Better to slightly overfuel than slightly underfuel. So 14.3 laps of fuel, and we have to go all the way up to 15 laps of fuel in there. I guess that's going to be okay. We'll run something like that. Both of you are going to start with just orange, but only orange on the tires. We can't push them too hard. The AI does seem to maybe underfuel sometimes because we have seen the AI run out of fuel before. Okay, hopefully for a good double start. Oh! Monty with a terrible start. I don't know if there is a stat that affects the starts. As far as I know, it's basically a 1/3 chance of a normal start, 1/3 chance of a great start, 1/3 chance of a poor start. And I don't know if it's affected by any stats. So Monty drops down right away. But Balky's nice and in the clear. We're going to put you on the yellow tires immediately because you're not currently fighting, which is going to be great. Monty is very much in the thick of it. We're going to leave her on orange engine or tire mode for a little bit. She does have maybe 1 extra lap to spare somewhere in one of her 2 stints. So we'll try to give her a little bit of extra edge to keep pace with the pack here, if at all possible. Pretty mixed field in terms of tires. Stromby going on conserve right away, which is interesting. 2 seconds ahead. Balky's 2 seconds ahead clear right away. Amazing. Amazing start by Balky. Really nice to see that. Wrong tire, what do you mean? She was texting. Fastest lap now, although that'll probably change over the course of the race. I'm going to move her down to yellow right away, just because we are going to have to manage things. We know that the tire temp's going to go up slightly. Well, on yellow mode, on the super soft tires, the temp's going to crawl slightly up. It might be the same on the softs as well. But in any case, we really want to push these tires. We need to do 15 laps minimum with these softs. 16 would be probably ideal. Oh, we got a crash right away. Zerva, who did all the extra pit stops last time, is running off right over here. Oh my god, instant safety car. I don't think we do anything about it. We're only on the second lap right now. Balky, see, if Balky had started on softs, Balky could have turned this into a one-stop race. I don't know if Balky's going to be able to do super softs into softs as a one-stop. It might be possible, though. They're off safety car, not necessary. Well, no, definitely needed over here, because this car is in the line of fire from this chicane, right? Anyone who just runs off is going to smack directly into the back of this car. That is a mandatory safety car. Mandatory safety car. Yeah, this game, it's a little fuzzy when it decides to do safety cars versus not. But in real life, this would be no questions, got to be a safety car. All right, so we're first and seventh right now. Tire and fuel wear are halved while we're doing safety car stuff. We'll just run on full conserve here, although we don't want the tires to drain. So we'll go back to yellow mode here, just to prevent it from getting... Actually, it looks like maybe green might be enough. Let's do this and see what our temps do. Heading to the garage. Okay, we're giving some little space. We're going to be ready to restart. Now, if we look at the safety car... Okay, it's pulling in now. The racing, I don't think it actually waits until the start-finish line for the racing. I think it's when the car actually pulls into the garage itself. Yeah, see, these guys are all have just gone. So, what I'm going to do just for a second here, I'm going to double red. Although, you know what? Balky, you're going to pull back to your yellow tires immediately. Monty's got some room to push, though. But Balky, we're going to see if we can't convert this, because we've saved a couple laps on our tires. We're going to see if we can convert this into a one-stop. Which means no pushing. Strong Bianchi flashback? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, we don't need a safety car. Actually, with Bianchi, I guess it was just yellow flag, right? No safety car. Because the whole idea is they introduced the concept of virtual safety car in response to that. So we've got lots of temp left in this tire, but what's the tire life? Predicted to be 6 to 8. So let's call that 7 laps. So at that point we would be on our 12th lap. Oh no, we can't convert this into a one stop. There's just not enough tire life in here. Yeah, we still have to 2-stop with Balky. So, because you've got so much temp, I'm going to push you up to push. We're just going to try to get some space in here. Balky's double yellow, that was ignored. Fastest lap. Again, we can expect more of those. And with this, as long as this tire lasts at least 10 laps, we're fine. And it will at this point, so I'm fine on orange. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone pitted because it was so fresh. So really nothing happened. The race, everything about the race basically just froze in place. And the question is, are we going to be doing the best job at adapting at the fact that there was effectively a couple of freebie laps in there? Valky, I think it's going to be super soft, into soft. I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference what order we do it in. There might be situations, depending on random safety cars, where doing soft before super soft or the opposite would be better, but I'm not sure I can visualize those. Right, I'm going to pop you back down to neutral here for now. Personal best up for 2, well that's nice. And I'm going to pop you to neutral as well because your temps are getting up a little higher. I think Monty's tires are still going to be okay, but yeah, I'm happy to go back to yellow now as opposed to orange. Yeah, if we save the super soft... Well, no, the least amount of fuel doesn't make any difference. Remember, because these are refueling rules, right? People are used to thinking of like current day, modern day F1 rules with no refueling, therefore cars are always lighter at the end. But here it doesn't matter. In any case, we're going to have the same amount of, fuel for the super soft stint, whether we do it in the middle or at the end. I suppose the difference might be if we do softs next, we might end up, it turns out we can do a really short stint for the very last part of the race. God, Monty, you're doing terribly. In which case, maybe we can underfuel and go for a fastest lap in the end. So I suppose doing a soft now gives us a chance that we might end up with a shorter final stint, which we can't necessarily predict. And that would be the one case where it might give us the best chance at the fastest lap. So we will do soft next with Valky. On the super softs, the hard cliff is at 15%, so we definitely need to pit by then. Monty's right, basically these are free 20 seconds for saving a pit. Should be fine in infield. Yeah, back up to 7th, which is nice. Although some people are pitting, that would be why. Tire temp is still going up a little bit. I may have run her on orange a little bit too long, so we might be forced to go down to yellow, or to green for a bit. In fact, I'm going to do that now, because maybe we burn through more of her tire and not enough fuel. That's possible. Okay, Balky's complaining because she entered the lowest performance band in the tire. But we are going to definitely do, yeah, one more lap. So here would be the pit entrance here. We're going to pit on this next lap. So you can go up to push. I mean, no, we'll pit, that's for sure. You'll probably actually hit the cliff before you go. So we'll go to softs. We're hoping for 15 laps out of that. So that means we need to fuel for 20, right? Because it's 19.5, yeah. So we need you to come out with 20 laps worth of fuel. Your park condition is going to be fine. Speed-wise, 4 seconds saved by going fast, so we're going to go fast. Gotta go fast. How does it feel being Mercedes the Asia Pacific Clipper Cup? Feels pretty good, actually. I don't know. Like, people keep complaining about boring races. I don't get it. Doesn't feel boring to me. Well, and actually, we're not, we're not locking out 1-2. Like, we're going to win the championships, but every race is a wild card, which is interesting. I mean, we better win the championship. Masela pitting with mechanical problems as well. Maybe just having to replace a front wing. Sometimes they do put on used tires for some reason because they go through a bunch of different ones in practice. The fact that it was so hot in practice may have messed with them. Alright, Valky's coming in for the pit now. And yeah, it did hit the cliff a little bit. And I'll change the tire performance here after you come out. Alright, no whammy. No whammy, no whammy. Okay, jacking tires were good. Refueling. Good, 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 good. Excellent. And then you can go down to neutral tire mode. Lovely. If the tires weren't still so hot, I'd be like, we could probably bring it to neutral. But the fact of the matter is, I think we're okay here. I don't like, making a 2 stint by using conserve mode. But we may have pushed a little much on Monty here. Ingledew again. Always Ingledew, right in front of us. Yeah, I don't want to change anything. I want Balky's middle stint here to go as long as possible to give us the most flexibility. Monty currently reaching sponsor objectives. I mean, no one over here is pitted yet, which is a pretty good sign. Balky is going to move up the order really aggressively here with these pit stops. So hopefully Balky doesn't get just stuck right behind someone, which slows her down. Right now, she's good. She's got 1.3 seconds. In fact, she's not even catching up over here, so effectively free air. I mean, there's no concept of dirty air or toes or anything in Motorsport Manager, but if you get stuck behind someone that runs slower than you, you can't overtake. That will slow you down. I think I'm actually happy to leaving Monty on conserve here. She's got 20% left before she hits the cliff. She's got tons of fuel in the tank. She will be pitting for tires rather than fuel here, so I think keeping on conserve is going to be okay. And yeah, if we can do 16 laps with her on these tires, that would be the ideal. So she's currently in her 14th lap, so she's got to do 14, 15, and then 16. 3 more laps, ideally. We can bring her in on lap 15, like after doing 15 laps, and do 16 as part of the second stint. But that wouldn't please me as much. Monty in 3rd, Balky in 12th now. Now, Stromby and Ingledew have both pitted. As has Woodford, who's right behind us. But what you gonna do? Larson might be able to one-stop if the AI doesn't go full Ferrari. Yeah. That's true, actually. Basically doing our strat. But they might decide to go into super softs, in which case they'll basically become a 2-stop race. Balky now in 9th. Effectively, I would say with Balky about a net 3rd. Larson might be able to pit and come out in front of Balky, depending on how it goes. Okay, she's just entered her lowest performance band now. We've got it about 12% before we hit the clip. Yeah, that's seeming basically where we want it to be. Stromby, Ingledew are the same team. Can't tell colors apart. Yes. Yeah, you're right, because these two look the same, and then it's Mikhailovic and Zarat. I don't remember if they're in the same team or not. All right, so you're starting 16th lap, so that'll be perfect. That's where we want you to be. And yeah, you can probably go to neutral with your 9% that's left. You've got 2 more laps worth of fuel, but we're going to do this, because now there's going to be 15 laps remaining, which is great. 15 means we need 20 laps worth of fuel, so we're going to do this. 2 places improvement by going fast. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Hopefully this goes well. Okay. So, Monty currently leading the race, but it's not a net lead because she hasn't pitted.
And chocolate.
All right. Ingledew did pit not only in front of us, but actually ahead of Larson as well. What are you gonna do? Yeah, Monty's one-stop is going to do wonders for her. All right. Hopefully no whammies on the pit stop. Nice. Nice. All right, 8th overall. So this is a net 8th, but Monty doesn't have to pit again. Larson may not pit again, but that is probably the only other person in here that doesn't have to pit. Now the question is mostly Balky here. See, this is what I don't like. The tires are getting hotter, but there's tons of tire life left. So like we want to go to conserve to prevent the temp from going up higher, but we've got so much tire life that it's going to be feeling kind of miserable, although I think we still have to do that. Yeah, we'll switch to conserve at some point. I'm just trying to hold off as long as I can before I do. Because it does creep up very slowly on yellow here. It creeps, but it's slow. Yeah, Larson's going to be the big question mark here. Hopefully, what are you running on? Yellow. It'd be nice if Larson was feeling the pressure and was forced into a more aggressive engine or tire mode. Maybe making a train. A little bit, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go down to conserve now with Balky. We can maybe bank a little bit of tire temp right when we get on someone's ass. Like, if we get to, like, within 0.2 seconds, and then we can just push hard for a second, that would be good. As long as Ingledew's holding up the others, we might get it. Yeah, that's working out pretty well that Ingledew isn't crushing it. There you go. Ingledew coming in for the pit now. All right. So we're 1.5 seconds behind Larson. And that gap seems to be growing, actually. Oh, shrinking a little there. Shrinking some more. Now, Woodford's actually right behind us. Now, we're not really racing Woodford because they're going to be pitting soon anyway. But it would be annoying. We're going to put Balky up to neutral for a second. We don't have a lot of temperature to play with. We're going to go neutral for a little bit. Hopefully stop us from losing a position there. Doesn't look like we're going to do a natural overtake of Larson here. Balky would really like to improve her position as much as possible before she comes in and pits again, because she's got to.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
We're going to conserve here. Stegsky, thank you very much. Greetings from Bulgaria. Hey, love your Hoi 4 with Bulgaria, of course. I just noticed someone gifted me a sub. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Kagnar just gifted out a bunch of subs. So did Uncreative Mind earlier. Thank you very much for that, you guys. Now, how's the race actually going? All right, 4th place. Holding there. Gap is, yeah, or this gap over here. It's weird because this is the distance to leader as opposed to gap. There's like a header mistake over here. So we're not really closing the gap towards Larson. It's not looking good for Balky to do phenomenal. Cavalcanti pitting and doing mechanical repairs. That is very interesting. Monty tire heat is okay now, but will have to be monitored very soon. Maybe I'll go ahead and conserve now. And conserve doesn't seem to really be dropping the tire temp. It mostly seems to be freezing it right now. I mean, it is hot. It's over 30 degrees. The track temp must be fairly high, too. What is it typically, like 15 or 20 degrees higher, maybe? Well, it depends on if it's sunny versus cloudy. It's been sunny some of the time. You're worried about fuel? Don't worry, your fuel is not your concern in this situation. We should do some fuel math on Monty just to make sure we're... Well, 10 laps remaining, which means we're going to need 13 laps worth of fuel, which is bang on. So assuming your engine condition lives and it seems to be okay-ish, Monty should be able to finish the race on red engine mode, and her tires are going to be fine as well. That's not the question. Rhea with some overtakes probably, as some people are pitting there, I assume. So we're currently 3rd and 4th, but Balky's got to pit again. So Monty, I would say right now Monty's a net 2nd. Because Stromby's definitely pitting. Larson may not. We do have more tires than Larson, which is interesting. We'll see. We'll see. It was a long pit for Ingledew. Good. Good. There's Stromby pitting now. And actually, we're going to be pitting Balky very, very soon here. I could pit now. So let's see. When we're pit now, there'd be 8 laps remaining. Yeah, let's do it now. 8 laps. We want to finish on the 1.3 engine mode, so we need 10.4 laps of fuel. So we either overfuel to 11, run on red the whole time. What's our engine part condition? That's actually getting a little worn. Let's assume, so we need, what do we need? 10.4 laps of fuel. I'm going to fuel for 10 laps, which means we're actually going to have to do a fair amount of orange running, but I think that might be better. Yes, this will be 10 laps. We need 10.4 to finish the race on red, so we can't finish the race on red. We'll have to do at least a couple of laps on orange. Our engine condition might dictate that we do quite a bit more on orange. In fact, part of me was wondering if I just fuel for 9 laps, which we can do entirely on orange. Actually, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're just going to run on orange engine mode for the rest of the race. We only gain 1 second going to fast, so there doesn't seem to be much reason to do that. Position-wise, not really any change. Yeah, and there would be here. So we're going to do balanced. We're going to fuel for 9 laps of fuel. We're going to go to our super softs. We are going to be able to do... So we're going to run on orange, and then like the last lap or two, we can run on red and maybe get a fastest lap then. Our tires will be more warm, but we'll be lighter on fuel. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That allows one lap of red only. Okay. Well, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to orange right now. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to get a roundup. No, I want to keep it on now because we've got the fuel to spend. So we may as well spend it here. Okay, and as she's coming to the pit, we'll drop that down to orange so it's ready to go. How's your engine condition? Okay, Monty's engine is a little bit better. Watch the balance pit stop be the one where we make a mistake. Okay, no, not too bad. Coming out in 10th. Now we are done with our pit stops. So is Stromby, who's just ahead of us. Everyone else is going to have to pit again, except probably for Larson and Monty. So Larson, Monty, Stromby, Balky is basically where we're at. Now, we are not very far behind Stromby, and we do have the better tires. So let's hope for something wonderful. Yeah, Monty can probably go back to yellow for now. We'll just monitor the temps, but otherwise it's looking to be okay. Honestly, I'm thinking here... Oh, we're behind Sevilla as well, which we have to pass if we're going to pass Stromby. I'm wondering if, like, now's our time to use the red engine mode, just to help with the overtake. We might be fine as is. 0.4, 0.2. Maybe be a little red now. Keep a very close eye. Oh my god, we're being pushed off the track. That was dirty! Oh my god. You did not leave a car's width. Okay, well, we're dropped down to orange now. How's our condition? Okay, still 46%, that's good. Now, hopefully we can close the gap to Stromby, and then we'll save some engine mode maybe for that maneuver. Stromby is being held up a little bit by Perea, which is nice to see. Monty's in second. Larson has basically just as much tire as we do. Our temps are getting up a little bit. I'm going to go back to conserve for a tiny bit, and we'll go back to yellow at some point again. We're 9 seconds behind Larson. There's no way. But hopefully we can get Balky into the points. I mean, we should be able to get into the points. You know what? You have to drop to high engine mode. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Now, luckily, there's a lot of distance between Monty and Stromby, so that's okay. So right now we're running second and fourth, and honestly, it's kind of where I expect to end up, except, no, I think we're going to be able to pass over here. Let's temporarily give us a little bit of a boost to try to do the overtake. We've got some tire condition to spare. Most of the tire heat I'm worried about. And the engine. These buildings keep getting in the way. Alright. Drop the engine mode. Drop the tire mode. Woo! Alright. Second, third, I think is where we can expect to end up. Unless Stromby repasses Balky. Okay. Lap count. So fuel, I mean, they're both saying excess fuel. Definitely with Monty, it's going to be excess fuel because we had fuel Monty to finish on red. Sylvander cracking in the fastest time over there. I don't think we'll be in a position to push for fastest time because we may not just have anything left. We'll have to see what our last lap condition looks like. I think we're going to have to run to conserve over here with Balky's tires. Especially on the super softs, I really expect conserve to maybe not even reduce the temperature. Larson, yeah, there's the 10% cliff. We do have a little more tire than Larson. The thing is, it's a 9.3 second gap. Now, with the softest tire compound, when you're in the lowest performance band, that's a 5 second per lap penalty, relative to, like, purely fresh. Oh, well, that's in the softest tires. On the second one, the medium tires, which effectively we're running here, it's not as bad. The cliff is an 8 second per lap delay. If she cliffs with, like, 2 laps remaining, we might be able to do it. Oh, Chica took fastest lap for a second? Oh, man. We might still be able to give another crazy push here. 3 laps remaining. We're in a good tire position. What I'm going to do is I could back up here, save a bunch of... just bank up a ton of temperature on this lap. Next lap, go for a fastest. Why am I even risking this? Why am I even taking a risk when we can just bank the points of coming in third? Because we gotta go, like, because we gotta, right? Alright, here we go. This is our fastest lap attempt on Balky. She's got enough fuel, that's not a problem. A little leery about going any more than this with the tires. So PB sector 1. Okay, now this is different than how it's displayed in real life. The purple in sector 2, in real life this would mean like she got the record in the second sector. In here it means this far into the race she's now got the best time of the race. So this is actually a really good sign for fastest lap. A really good sign for a fastest lap. Bam. Booked it. In the third purple sector, again, in real life, it just means you went fastest in the third sector. In here, it means you got the record at that point. All right, we're going to pull way back on everything here. Well, your engine condition hasn't decreased. In fact, there's only one lap left, right? You can probably, you've got the fuel for overtake. Go for it. Not that it really matters. Yeah, you know what? Let's just not risk a weird random engine explosion. That would be annoying as hell. So it looks like we're going to get second and third, but the fastest lap being worth 2 points is going to give us a lot. Now we can push again because someone might be able to beat us in this fastest lap here, but I don't think we've really got it in us to do anything more crazy. And the pit? Oh, and the pole. That's what you mean. Oh yeah, that's right, we had pole position as well. So yeah, actually, Balky's going to end up with more points this race than Monty. Because Balky only got 4 points from her position, but got the 2 points from the pole and the 2 points from fastest lap to actually get more points overall than Monty. Because that's how it goes. Yeah, fastest pole quali, second and third. We still don't have a race where we started pole, won the race, and got fastest time. We haven't done that yet. Larson, the only driver who can hold a candle to this team. She needs a better car next year. Maybe. Maybe we should hire her. Alright. So that is SVGP. They're the constructors that are closest to us, but we're actually going to increase our gap over here because her partner, Perea, didn't score any points this race, which is very important. I think there's an achievement for getting like the 1-2, like the 1-1-1 kind of situation. The pole to pole plus fastest lap. I think so. Watch Larson have illegal parts. Nope. Actually, I guess on that screen it only shows us if we have illegal parts. We have to go here to see it. So nothing on that, but yeah. So Balky got as many points as Larson, and Monty brought in 6 points as well. So that's good overall for us. So 2 people on the podium, although not on the top spot. And yeah, championship standings. So Chica still got the 26-point lead over Freya Larson here, although we didn't extend that lead this time. And then Rhea is fairly comfortable in third. Not super comfortable, and actually still fighting a lot for second. We would love to see a 1-2 finish over there. 46-point gap. It's looking better and better in the Constructors' Champions. We really like that. Have we mathematically clinched it? Homing Pigeon says we have. But again, we could... Okay, I mean, we could get goose eggs on every single race. And our opposition could get 8, 14, 18 points. Right? 8 points, 6 points for first and second, plus an extra 4 for pole in this. 18 points per race max? Oh, is it 6 and 4? Yeah, sorry, 6 and 4. No, 8 and 4. I don't know, whatever. 18 points max for race. So I don't think it's mathematically clinched then. I don't think there's... No, there's not double points to the last race. Are there only 3 races left? I thought there were 4 races left. Eight points. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 8 plus 6. Yeah, plus 2 plus 2. There it is. So 18 points. Yeah, there's 4 races left. So 32, 72 points, right? So it's not clinched at all. It's not clinched at all. I mean, it's very likely, you know, I would bet on us, but it's not clinched in the slightest. If we do get another crushing win next race, then we might mathematically clinch it. I mean, Valky's better right now. That's just the way it is. Dramatic race in Dubai ends with Esprit. Oh, everyone's talking about that. Well, I mean, everyone talks about when someone beats Mercedes too, so I get it, right? That is way too low stamina and a failed chance. You don't have anything sexy going on, so we're gonna reject you. You also don't have enough going on. You're so bad at tires. The only thing I'd ever want you to do is jacks, and you're not good enough for that. So we're not gonna go with that. We're gonna cycle some of our pit crew for next time. Cagliano really, well, actually both these really need a bit of a rest. Yeah, we'll put Nunes back in here, and then probably you that way. And actually, I forgot, we'll put you this way. There we go. That works out pretty well. Mistake chances are pretty low. I don't care about fixing. You've got 2 points lower tire than this one, but a lower base mistake chance. I think I will do this. I think they just need to be rested. Yeah, they're 10 points down. You're fully rested. That's going to be okay. I don't really care about the fixing stat. Yeah, pit crew's gotten pretty good. This is actually a pretty good layout right over here with their pit crew. And it should be even sicker next year, because next year we'll be able to recruit some better folks in all these positions. Right now, everyone who's better than what we've got don't want to come race for us. They want to be in a higher league, so that's fine. Then that'll be us next time. Car situation's okay. We're doing a little bit of construction over here, the test track, which is going to be fine. Yeah, we did invest in a pretty good chassis this year. Maybe we spent more money than we needed to, but I don't know. I think I'm okay with having done that. I did not want to just barely not win again like we did last year. Last year it was such, God, we were so close to promotion. If I realized we could have fought for the top spot earlier, I would have gone for it in a slightly different way. But I didn't think it was possible for us to come in tops last year, and it turns out we really could have. What we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here. Again, I'm not exactly sure what our streaming schedule is going to look like this week, because I might do a election night stream tomorrow night. And if I do, then that might mean no stream on Wednesday, because it's going to be a late night. We're going to play it a little bit by ear. It'll depend on what's going on, what things are looking like, and, you know, general mood and energy and things like that. It might just be, there might not be a stream tomorrow night. It might just be Wednesday for Civ. But keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on the announcements here, and I'll let you know. We are going to go and raid a Kiss for Lux channel now, and I'm going to see you guys in 1 or 2 days. I don't know. Oh, Kiss for Lux is not currently streaming. I don't know if they're about to start, but they're not currently streaming now. Did I get my days wrong? No? She's planning ESO. All right, well, we'll wrap it up here, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.